up on me.
I'm right there.
Yes, you are. Oh my god. I had no idea. Hi. Did these move? No. Okay. Okay, they always blow up, not just the red ones. I knew that. So those always blow up. Hot tip coming in. Those always blow up. Good morning. Hello. We're here. It's Friday. It's finally Friday. May 24th, 2024. Hello. Good morning. Congratulations to Pirate Eggs, who became the Phantom Menace and also gave me a roundhouse kick of hydration, which I've been holding on to just for you. Especially for you. Okay. Listen. Let me say hello to everybody first. Blue, hello, good morning. Old school, always starting your day with bad signal. That's horrible. I hate that. I'm sorry for you. Signal on mobile is weird, especially when you are mobile. It's really weird. Ursa, good morning. And let's see, I already said good morning to Blue. Yeah. So listen. Have you ever seen my bottom teeth ever? Look at these. The dentist was amazing. It was great. I pretty much am kicking myself for putting it off as long as I have. It's kind of the theme of this year. And finally doing those things that for some reason I put off for so long. And I don't... Nomder. I'm blind by the light bouncing off those pearly whites. They're really white, aren't they? Like... It's almost like there's a reason we go to the dentist. So listen, this is something I wanted to talk about. And if you all are not comfortable with this, if you're non-comfortable with this, please tell me. Do you want to see what they look like before? Excuse me, specifically these lower ones. So I went in, I told her, look, nothing hurts right now, which I think is great. I didn't want to wait and come in when everything was in pain. And I was dying, and I'm like, please do something, right? I wanted to take care of it before that happened. So I have, to my knowledge, I had some very bad tartar buildup on these bottom teeth. And then I have a tooth over here that got filled years ago that is chipping away. So I knew we'd need to do something about that. That was what I went in for. Oh, Volk, good morning. I'm talking about it right now. So that's what I went in for, is those two things were the things I knew I wanted to take care of. This was more for confidence level than anything else. But also having that much tartar on your teeth is just bad news, because that's what eats away at your teeth after a while. And I've always been self-conscious about it. It's always been something that I think that I have changed the way that I speak, because I've always tried to keep my bottom lip covering this, and it's been especially more like in my head ever since I started streaming, because I'm like, if somebody sees it, I don't know, there's just something about teeth that just make me like very self-conscious. I guess it's probably about like, there's probably something there about people judge you based on the health of your teeth, because they assume, much like your weight, they assume that all it takes is a little bit of hard work and dedication and brushing your teeth 2 times a day. And so if I revealed that I didn't have great teeth or great dental hygiene, that somehow that would look on me, that would make me look like less put together. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I think it's very similar to weight, that everyone assumes that like, we'll just stop eating, like just work out, just have discipline. And while those are things that are involved in losing weight, there's more going on, especially up here, than just, hey, just eat less, because that's how you get eating disorders, you know? So anyway, that's really what I wanted. I wanted to make sure these were taken care of. I knew that was a problem. And I assumed I'm probably going to have some cavities. Yeah, I have some cavities. 3 on this side, 4 on this side, I think. One of which it made sense because I can kind of feel it. And she showed me she went in and took pictures, and she showed me the picture of it. That is a cavity. And she's like, if we don't take care of that cavity, it's going to turn into like what happened with this one. And you'll basically have 2 teeth like that, you know, in a couple years. So they were very, very nice. They were very kind. They were understanding that like I hadn't been in the dentist since 2010, 2011, 2010, somewhere around there. It was when I got this tooth filled, was the last time I was in. Mobile mod view is odd, but you're good. Have fun at the zoo. Anyway, okay, so we all voted that we want to see the before picture. I took one. This has been a couple months ago. I actually took this in January, because in January, one of the other things I started doing is trying to take my teeth more seriously. Doing the whole 2 times brushing per day. Before I was on maybe 1 per day. So this is kind of gross, okay? Just fair warning, this is a little gross. And in comparison to how they look now. Oh, let me wrap this all up. So we put together a process for getting all these done. She's gonna do deep cleanings on each side too. So we need to do the left side and then the right side, and then do the crown on that tooth. So I've got like 3 more dentist appointments coming up over the course of the summer. She's also very busy. Like I guess she's a very popular dentist. I don't know. It's just her. She doesn't have a team. It's just her. I mean, she has a team that does like x-rays and paperwork, but I mean, she's the only dentist in this office. So she's very busy. But yeah, so we have a plan for all that. It's not horribly expensive. Insurance takes care of quite a bit. Insurance on dental work isn't so bad as other insurance. It's not bad. It's doable, especially since I get to like parse it out throughout time. Anyway, okay. So while I was there then, because she knew that I had such like, you know, confidence issues with these teeth, she's like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I can clean that off right now. I'll do that for you. And she said, I won't even charge you for it. I'll just do it. And I was like, wow, how nice. It took her 3 minutes, maybe less than that. And she goes in with this little tool, and her assistant has a little sucker thing to make sure that none of the little stuff gets in my throat. and then I come out and she hands me a mirror. And this is the before, just so you can see what I'm working with here. I hope that this works. If not, I'll send it to myself. Oh yeah, it's a little hard to see completely. Hang on. Let me see. How can I send this to myself? I can log in. Let me log into my iCloud, I guess. Hold on. I was just logged in too. Make sure I'm not showing any of this on screen. So yeah, that was kind of the dentist. Sign in with a passkey. Hold on. Come on. Yeah, and that alone was such a confidence boost for me. And yeah, they're more visible. They're insanely wider. Oh, come on, is it gonna? Oh, this part didn't work. Hang on, sorry. I should have had this up before. I'm in. I've hacked into the mainframe. Hold, please. Let me get to January. At least I know when I took it. You'll see it easier on the computer here. January. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing more I can really say other than I didn't take care of my teeth. I didn't go to the dentist when I really should have. Can I just let me download this real quick. And I guess the moral of the story is you should just go to the dentist, you know? I don't know. If you're putting it off too, I would encourage you to go, okay, here we go. Oh gosh. I would have never showed you guys this before. So you can see this is tartar buildup right here. I've had this for years. I've tried everything on my own to get rid of that. And I just... Oh, sorry, Coleman. You're looking at my teeth now. But look. Look at that. Look at that. I tried everything in my own power to get rid of this. And note too, this is I took this before I started like doing my whole regiment too, and now it's much better. But just going to the dentist is what knocked that out. I should have taken pictures right before. But anyway, this was a couple months ago. But yeah, just, you know, years of not taking care of my teeth. I find that to be very gross. But yeah, that's what it was. That's why when she gave me the mirror, I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but when she gave me the mirror, I was just like, holy cow, I actually have white teeth underneath that. Like, and she told me, she's like, you know, if you take care of them and you continue coming in for cleanings so that we can make sure that doesn't come back, and after we get all this work done, she's like, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good for a while. New feet? Did you see my foot? Oh, that was too much. Wait, did I say, I didn't say feet, right? I did say teeth. Okay, good. I thought maybe in my title I typed feet. Yeah, so it was, when she gave me that mirror, it was, it was a little emotional. It was also a moment of like, what have I been doing my whole life? Why have I not been... Do you go to the dentist regularly? Nope. Haven't been since 2010. But I will now. I told her, I'm wanting to get all this taken care of before it becomes a bigger problem. And then I want to come back and do regular cleanings and stuff like that, you know? And she told me if I do that, she's like, generally you actually have, like, she's kind of surprised that this is how bad they are after 2010, you know. Is your dog okay? He is. He's right here. You can't quite see him, but he is right here. I'm going to watch after him. One of the other things she told me is that tartar buildup generally is kind of like yellow. And the fact that it got so dark is because of this. Because of coffee. And so I asked her, like, what do I do? Because I drink like 2 cups of coffee a day. Do I just need to like go brush my teeth right after? And she said, you could. Probably not a bad idea. You could do that. Or have you ever considered drinking through a straw? And I said, I have not, because to me, it feels weird to drink hot coffee through a straw. I would love to hear if you all have any ideas on like putting a straw in a mug. Okay. Putting a straw in a mug. It's going to hang out like this high. I don't want that. I don't want to go like this. You know, I want to have a smaller straw that maybe sticks out to about like right here to where I can lift it up, take a sip, put it down. Yeah, see, I don't drink hot coffee through a straw, but she said that would also help with the staining as well. Or, you know, I'll just brush my teeth after and then go. I'm going to be so I shouldn't use that expression. I'm going to be so meticulous about making sure that doesn't come back. Like, you don't even understand. I'm going to be so careful about that. That probably like right after I'm done streaming here this morning, I will go into that bathroom and I will brush and mouthwash and all of that, you know. They make cocktail straws, like a mini straw. Yeah, something like that. I tried to Google straws for hot coffee, and all that came up was like, wait, is my location gonna pop up on here? I don't think so. Hold on. It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. All that came up. This is kind of cool. The brew straw for coffee and tea. This looks kind of cool. What is this? Oh, roundhouse kick of hydration. Also, drinking water well Rinsing with a cup of water would help if you don't have mouthwash available, right? It would. So drinking water in between, I think, will also help too. Now, don't get me wrong. That was like, I'm trying to remember when it started popping up again. Started popping up. I went to the dentist, got this fixed. They took care of that for me. That had already been there. Then, I don't know, a couple years later, probably it popped up again. This looks so cool, though. Hold on. Why does this look like... This actually looks pretty cool. What is up with this? Little filter on the bottom? A coffee straw filter. I guess so you don't get, like, the grounds? That actually looks pretty cool, though, doesn't it? That looks fancy. That looks really fancy. That's not too bad, either. Is it $16 for one? Or do you get a couple? Or is it just one? It's the gospel for tea lovers. Hand-ground coffee filter artifact. Oh, drink with mint leaves or mixed fruit with cocktails. So you don't get the pulp and the seeds, but I like, if I'm gonna have a smoothie or a juice, I like having a little pulp. I'm a pulp fan. Anybody else a pulp fan? I'm a fan of pulp. This is pretty cool though. This actually doesn't look too bad, right? It looks like it's gonna be a pain to clean though. You're a fan of pulp? I love pulp, especially like in orange juice, or grapefruit juice. It's a little bit of that. That texture is just so nice to me. Why are we drinking coffee through a straw? My dentist told me I probably should. That if I didn't want to just like immediately go to the restroom and brush my teeth, that I should probably drink my coffee through a straw, because I'm very prone to staining. Now, don't get me wrong, all of that you saw in the picture is not just because I drank coffee. It is because I didn't take care of my teeth, so the tartar buildup. But the reason it was so incredibly dark, is because of the coffee. The coffee stained it that dark. And that makes so much sense, because when I drink coffee, I do kind of drink it through my lower teeth. I kind of, especially when it's hot. So I'm also trying to stop that too, you know. Lars likes pulp too. That's awesome. It's meant for you to use with loose grounds or loose tea. That makes sense though, right? It's like a little filter in it. If I did like a French press, sometimes get some of that stuff in the bottom as well. This is really expensive, but this looks like a really fancy vape, doesn't it? I kind of like the way it looks, but I don't know if I'll use that. Please, for the love of God, make sure you don't buy paper straws. Those are horrible. I would rather buy like a metal straw that can be reused. Metal is kind of where I'm going, because with hot stuff, I can't imagine a plastic straw is gonna, I don't know, is it gonna feel, I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I'm probably overthinking it, because we have some metal straws here that have like silicone tips like this. The problem is they're so big. They would stick out like up to here. You know, also it's silicone, not plastic. Yeah, you're right. Silicone just feels weird. So I'm looking for a straw that just isn't long. That's really more the case. As long as it's a straw I can reuse that isn't long. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. You need to figure out how to clean it properly. Absolutely. Yeah. A glass one for coffee. Ooh, a glass straw. That's a good idea. Ashley got from her mom these like really nice glass, I don't know what you call it. They're like this tall. They have a little wooden screw cap on it and these straws that go in. And I told her, ooh, I should use those for my coffee. And she's like, well, don't put hot coffee in those, because she wants to keep them nice. She's like, don't put hot coffee. But maybe I could do iced coffee in something like that, especially since it's summertime. And I should probably be drinking something nice and cool in the morning, you know. Glass is better than metal for straws. Okay. Just a little straw brush works. I have a couple that came with metal straws. So like a sippy cup. It's an adult sippy cup. Thank you. I'll have to show one to you sometime. I need to make sure she's cool with me actually like using them, because she might have plans for them. They're very fancy, so she might be like, please don't break them. And fair enough, because I might. These are called hot sips, the reusable drinking straws. Why are they gross? for cold and hot beverages specifically. Ooh, fun and vibrant colors. That's pretty cool. Elliptical shape requires less suction. Well, then forget that, right? Anyway, I'll look into that. If you have any ideas for me, let me know. For now, what I'm going to do is drink my coffee, drink water along with it, try not to suck it through my bottom teeth, and then brush my teeth afterwards. Use mouthwash. That's the plan already. Yeah, Twitch Mobile is butt. Yeah, I agree. I think the coffee's acid would taste odd in the metal. Maybe. Yeah. That's probably why, yeah. Glass would probably be better. I would just be so worried I'm going to break it, you know? Anyway, I'm very happy. I'm very, the relief I felt when I looked at this in the mirror. I don't even know how to smile correctly anymore. I'm so used to doing this thing that I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to smile now. And I feel weird every time I smile with my bottom teeth. Is this how you smile? I don't know. I'm feeling, I don't know how to do it. Sorry, wrong one. Like the episode where Michael drinks OJ from his metal thermos. Yeah. Ugh. I get how people like reusable straws, but reusable toilet paper should not exist. Yeah. Yeah, reusable toilet paper would be weird. I'm gonna try a recipe online eventually. Maybe I'll get to that stuff this weekend. Wait, what were you trying? I missed some. Ooh, Thai iced green tea. That does sound good. I'm a fan of green tea. And maybe I should drink more tea from fancy glasses too. I don't know. Reusable toilet paper is a thing. It's used with a bidet, so you get everything off with a bidet, and then you wipe with something. That would make sense. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I think once you get everything off and you clean yourself off with a bidet, I think then it would be fine. You know, much more hygienic. I'd use it myself if I had the energy. That's the mood right there. That's the mood. So that has been my my saga. I have, let's see. I also have 3 more appointments. There's a possibility that they might have an opening earlier, but I'm going to do the left side. I'm doing the left side on July 30th, right before I leave for LutzCon. So I'm kind of hoping that this one we might move this one up if they have an opening. I'm kind of hoping that they will. But yeah, that is like 2 days before I leave for LutzCon. And then the next one is on August 7th for the right side. And then the crown will be August 14th, weather permitting. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping we end up moving the left side and then doing the right side on 7:30. That's what I'm trying to do right after LutzCon. Yeah. Oh wait, 8/7. Yeah, well, it's a couple days, right? I'll be back on August. Yeah, it's on like the Wednesday after, so I'll be back on that Sunday. But yeah, I was kind of hoping I could get it all done before LutzCon. But even just this is enough for me to feel much better about it, you know. LutzCon is having me deal with all of my insecurities all at once, so that's pretty nice. That's a benefit of LutzCon. All right, so should we play some games? Do you want to do some games today? I got Connections, Wordle, and the Spelling Bee, if everyone's up for that. Thank you for talking me through my teeth. And thank you all, seriously, for encouraging me, too. My wife also encourages me all the time. This is her dentist, and they love her there. They talk about her like, oh, yeah, your wife, yeah. And so she has been my rock during this whole thing, and it was always encouraging me to go without belittling me and making me feel lesser for when I didn't, because she understands dental anxiety if anybody does. So And I'm also proud of her because she's on her own journey this year as well. And maybe someday she'll be comfortable sharing that with you all, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. When I smile, my bottom teeth don't even show. Same thing here. Usually. Now I feel like I'm gonna be like, it's probably more when I'm talking and you can kind of see that. I've been training myself to not let my bottom lip do that, but now I feel like I could do it, you know? I'm trying to convince my mom to watch Star Wars with me, but if we do, should we watch the sequels? I mean, I definitely think you should eventually. So she's never seen Star Wars? Someone has never seen Star Wars. So, you know, honestly, it probably would be best to try the original first. I think it might speak more to somebody who is who here else hasn't seen Star Wars ever. But yeah, I think you should. I think you should leave the sequels though for like, I think you should do it in the order in which they released. So show her A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. If she dips out after like Empire, I would tell her like at least watch A New Hope and Empire. If you don't like those two and she wants to dip out after that, fair enough, you know, because I don't think there's going to be much more in the series that she's going to like if she hates those ones. So like give those ones a shot. If she dips out, then just be like, you know, Star Wars isn't really for everybody, I guess. You know, it's fine if you don't like it. It really is, honestly. I know we make fun of it here. But like if you don't like it, you don't like it. What I don't like is when people are like, I've never seen it and I'm not gonna see it and you can't make me see it because that's nerd, you know? The only Star Wars she's ever seen is probably 2 episodes of Clone Wars and an episode of The Mando. Yeah, I would say like try the movies. Just be like, hey, try it out. If you like it, cool. You know, if you don't, you tried. I mean, my mom isn't really into Star Wars either. She calls them lifesavers. So she isn't really into Star Wars, and we grew up with that. So like she was in a household of like most of my brothers like Star Wars. I think both of them probably aren't really huge fans of it now, unfortunately, but I kept that spark alive for us. You know, ads have started. We'll wait for the ads to be done before we start connections here, just to make sure everybody's here. Okay, that's a lie. I've seen them all except Rogue One and all the Disney Plus stuff. Wait. You have seen Star Wars, Ams? So you have seen it and you just don't like it? Is that our major disagreement here? Ad says I should watch Furiosa. That should be a pretty good movie. I've seen Mad Max. I know you probably can't hear me right now. I've seen Mad Max. Mad Max Fury Road was actually pretty good. Yeah. We're gonna watch. I've seen it, but we're gonna watch Dune Part 2 this weekend with Ashley. After Dune 2 came out in theaters and I saw it, I came home and had her watch Part 1, and she liked it way more than I thought she would, and so she's very excited about Dune Part 2, and I'm excited to watch it again. It came out on Max, by the way, if you have that. We get Max for free from our AT&T internet, so like it's like the best streaming service because it's free. Free or baked into the price of, you know, your internet. Twisted Metal. I haven't seen. Did you see the that series that they did recently on like Peacock? Should I watch it before Furiosa? Yeah, I think watch Mad Max Fury Road first, I think, because that introduces the character, and then Furiosa is like about her story before the events of that movie. No comment. You've seen them all. I don't enjoy them, so I don't know any of the scenes or jokes because I've only seen them once. Okay. Well, that's something. I guess we'll extend the same amount of grace to you. Twisted Metal is on Stan as well. It's pretty good. Yeah, I know they made that series and I didn't know if it was any good. All right, connections. I never seen it, only played Twisted Metal Black way back in the day on PS2. Yep. Will he be the main baddie on Fury Road? I don't know my Mad Max lore too much. I don't know if he's supposed to be somebody later on or if he's just a different character altogether. My feeling is that he's just a different character altogether, that he's not connected. Because I don't think he like grows up to be the other bad guy in Fury Road, but I don't know. All right, everybody, connections. Groups of 4. We got Sea Smile Egg Corn. Speaking of corn, we just watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs because my kid is obsessed with like storms and tornadoes and stuff. And I was like, I got a movie for you. And this kid, we broke it up into two sections. We didn't watch it all at once, but we broke it up into 2 nights. He watched that whole movie and he loved that movie. He was laughing and he's like following the plot of the movie the whole way through. Like, it was pretty good. And then we started the second one and we only got like a couple minutes in before we had to go. So he needs to see Twister. No, not yet. I'm already a little worried about the first like major tornado warning we have, because he's going deep into the science of tornadoes right now and how they're formed, and he'll say they leave a path of destruction and damage everywhere. And it's like I'm a little worried. I'm like, I don't need you to also have storm anxiety like me. Have you read the book? Read him the book, Twister. I didn't know there was a book. Anyway, I like the way that machine says corn and cheeseburger. That was my favorite part of that movie. Corn, cheese, sap, and corn. Corn, cheese. I mean, there's like, maybe we could make a recipe. Somebody else said something here. Hang on. Drain, duct, pipe, and sewer. That seems pretty. Pipe, duct, sewer, drain. Where's drain? Drain. Yeah, that's got to be one, right? There you go. Conduits for water removal. Corn times 2. Corn, cheese, sap, corn. Corn, cheese, sap, and egg. Sap is like that stuff that comes out of trees, right? Oh, read him the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the book. Okay. Actually, that's a great idea. He'd like that. Chump loose climate change. Chump change. Loose change. Where's loose? Do I have loose? Wait, am I missing? Oh yeah, loose. Climate. And what was the other one? Chump, loose, climate, and change. There's no change. What's the 4th? Oh, okay. But yeah, chump change, loose change, climate change, egg change, corn change, sap change, smile change, window change, schmaltz. Schmaltz? That's almost a connection there. There's something there. It'd be like X change. Corn change. I like corn change. Okay, we'll come back to that one. So there's C. Egg, cheese. This could be like the beginnings of a really good omelet. And maybe some corn and a little schmaltz. Schmaltz is chicken fat. Okay. Cheese, egg, schmaltz. These could all be ingredients. If it's chicken fat. Chump, sap, smile. Yeah, these could all be ingredients for something. Sea change? It's an idiom? Sea change. Let me try this one. No, dang it. 1 away. It's got to be schmaltz then, right? Sea, sap, smile, window. Only 1 away. Should we try sea change? Should we try the chump, loose change, sea change, and climate change. Yeah, on that one, it told me I was one away. Blank change. Sea change. What is sea change? Is that when is that when the sea changes? On your laptop. Excellent. Zeke would probably love Twister, but it's non that doesn't want to watch it. Maybe. I want him to enjoy looking into the science of it without him being too scared of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of my idea. Sea change or sea change is an English idiomatic expression that denotes a substantial change in perspective, especially one that affects a group or society at large on a particular issue. Sea change. I don't think I've ever heard that in a sentence. Okay, so egg, cheese, corn. It said when I did this that I was one away. It's got to be schmaltz, right? I mean, unless corn, I was terrified of tornadoes as a kid, and then I majored in meteorology as an adult. I think you'll be okay. Okay, fair enough. I do think there's power for me whenever a storm kind of spikes up that anxiety a little bit. There's power in for me for storm tracking, where I check this. I have this Radar Omega app, which I really like. And then I watched this guy on YouTube. His name is Ryan Hall. And if there's like big storms in our area, he'll be like tracking it for us and kind of like letting us know when it might hit. And then learning how to kind of, I'm going to do this without doxing myself. We'll go over here to Louisiana. Here we go. Shreveport. Ooh, there's a big storm over close to Little Rock. But look, you'll see like, look at that system. And then you can hit play on it. It'll show you which way it's moving. And then wherever you are, you have a little blue dot that shows you your location. And so I can tell like when the clouds are kind of like parting and it's like, oh, it's going to miss us, or, oh, it's going to hit us. It's going to be here in like, based on this rate that it's moving, it's going to be here in like 10 minutes. Like it helps me just kind of get over that anxiety of the like, what if? So if I know, then are you explaining a radar? No, no. I'm explaining to you how I use it, dang it. Oh, here's my old hometown. They're not getting any rain right now. Anyway. Okay, fine. Let's move on. I have a hard time with some of these because I've never heard of some of the terms. Yeah. Is that Ghost? Is Ghost here? What's up, Ghost? Okay. I feel like News Times is getting it's a 1920s phrase used by indigenous people of the forgotten islands of Gulu. Idiot. Yeah. How dare you not know? Okay, well, if there's a connection here other than one, here's Knuckles, sap. Could it be sap? There's Knuckles, there's smile, window, and sap. What could be the connection between? It'd be three of these: Knuckles, sap, smile, or window. It'd be one of those would be wrong. The title sounds like you got dentures. It feels like it. Look at this. Look at this, clumsy. Look at this. Those are just my real teeth, though. Those are just my real teeth. It's amazing what happens when you go to the dentist. I'm like both so happy that I did it and kind of mad at myself at the same time. I'm so mad that I lived for so long with such an insecurity. And I can only imagine like people who feel the need to take like drastic change to themselves. I'm not talking, plastic surgery in general or vanity projects. I'm talking about like any kind of gender affirming care that people receive and how much must make them feel when they feel like just a little more confident in themselves, just a little more like just a little more like themselves, It's just one less thing I have to think about in my mind now. Like, oh no, did I laugh too loud and someone saw my bottom teeth, I'm killing myself. Kill. Oh, geez. No, that's not what I meant. I'm kicking myself. Holy cow. I'm kicking myself. Okay. I think it's things you can have sandwiches on. Okay. Wait, hang on. An egg sandwich, a cheese sandwich, a knuckle sandwich. That's kind of good though. There'd be one more. Would it be a schmaltz sandwich? That would be one. That would be one. It would be corn. It would be knuckle instead of corn. A sandwich window? Maybe you swap egg and sap. What do you think the connection is there? If it was like corn, cheese, schmaltz, sap, and corn. Sap and schmaltz might have something related. Food items? Do you eat? I mean, I guess syrup is a sap, right? Like maple syrup. Egg is also a food. Yeah. The something sandwich thing seems right to me. Is there such a thing as a schmaltz sandwich? If that's a sandwich, I think this is it. You just looked up schmaltz. What if you crack? Things that you crack. You crack an egg, you crack your knuckles, you crack corn. Jimmy crack corn? And you crack a smile. You crack a smile. Yep. You crack an egg, you crack your knuckles, you crack corn, and you crack a smile. Oh, you crack a window. Ah, wait. So is it corn? Is it corn that's messing us up? Is it window? You do crack a window. You're right. Crack an egg, crack your knuckles, crack a smile, crack a window. Woo, crack a window. So they don't want to go with the whole Jimmy crack corn thing. They're trying to mess us up with that one. They were trying things to crack. So then schmaltz, cheese, corn, and sap are all what? Food products associated with what? Associated with sentimentality? Oh. Like you're an old, you're a sap. You're such a sap. You're corny. You're cheesy. You're schmaltz. Schmaltzy? I've never heard this one. I've never heard that word. You're so sentimental. You're like chicken fat. You're chicken tallow. Don't be so chicken tallow about this, man. You know, a little sentimentality is fine, but like you don't have to be so schmaltzy about it. Ah, yes, schmaltz, the common phrase. Okay, well, anyway, we did it. We did it. Ta-da! We did solid results. Solid results. Wordle is even better with a free New York Times account. No thanks. I can't get rid of the ads. All right, what are we trying? What's our starting word for Wordle today? Teeth? Should we do like something tooth related? You don't want to do repeat letters though. Wordy is a good one. I know some people who actually start. Actually, you can't do Wordle because Wordle's too long. Let's do, Clumsy was there first with wordy. Let's do wordy. Oof. All right, the D is good. So if the D is there, it's something, something, something. D. These are the harder ones. We haven't used a T. We haven't used an E. We haven't used an A. I'm trying to basically right now use... I'm trying to use as many letters as I can in the next one. Ams, thank you. I was about to allow that too. The auto mod got that one. You got today's Wordle in 3. Ooh, okay. Okay. Just tell me what it is. No, I'm kidding. Coleman, you got any guesses for me? Bride. Ooh, that's a good one. Should we try chode first? Dang it. Okay, well, it ends in a DE. It's bride then, isn't it? Oh no. Oh. Okay, now we have to start being careful though. We're getting down to the bottom. Yeah, I totally wouldn't have been surprised if it just ended up being bride right there. I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so it's something that ends in IDE. Aside. Let's just make sure. Let's look before we leap. There's aside, there's glide. What is more likely? GL, good. I've been surprised because wordy has an R. See? Yeah, I really would have been surprised then too. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, good catch. Good catch. So aside and glide are both good options. Which one do we think is more likely? Both of them have different letters in. Glide's a good guess, yeah. It could be either one. You like glide? I'm getting more votes for glide. Okay. We're gonna try glide first. If it's aside, then we all owe Lars like a tier 3 sub. Oh, never mind. No sub for you. Wow. Yeah, glide was good. Holy cow. I need to start an account just so that I can flex my Wordle score, even though everyone else helped me with it. It'll be our own group Wordle score, you know? I find your lack of Star Wars viewing disturbing. I'm going to time you out. Don't do that to the bot just because there's a lot of functions that are working with the bot. And yeah, I need to head off. Dutch, have a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. That was good. That was a good one. I feel like if we had not tried chode, but it was still pretty funny. It's really funny to look back and see how you arrived at something. A wordy chode bride glide. I think that's pretty funny. Okay. Contact RFY for business. Process outsourcing firm. We assist our clients by completing estimates accurately. What does that mean? What is that? Oh, I need stuff for my business. Process outsourcing for. I need to outsource some of my processes. Thank you. I wish I could close all of these. I can. I need to get an ad blocker for the streaming PC. Oh yeah, Code is here. What are you hacking? I remember you clicked his GIF. Yeah, unfortunately. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I need to outsource parenting on Monday. Same. Ooh, Monday is Memorial Day? So I'm off on Monday. I still will probably stream that morning, though. We'll probably just do the classic BBQ, you know? Nothing too amazing. Ignore my pop-ups. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if everything on my system just starts popping up. I'd have to sick my own hacker after you then. Troy, one of the mods, Troy, he's a pretty intelligent guy. We had big plans. For a whole bunch of fun stuff to do. He knows some of Python, but that's the skill I'm gonna try to learn in June to make some upgrades to Bebo. Kelt, good morning. How you doing? Hello there. Good morning, Clet. Kelt, even. You're so quick on those pins. Octi. Good morning, Octi. How are you doing? You're so quick with those pins. I was literally reading Morning Clet, and then it got pinned. I like that. Hey, Octi, you want to see something? Look at this. And this is what it looked like before. Ugh. Gosh, they're so gross, guys. I'm sorry. I got to take that down. Oof. They look really good, don't they? Like I almost cried when she showed me the mirror. I almost did. Clet is okay, but chode? You don't know what a chode is? I don't know if I should be saying that around Ams's kids, but I'm not going to Google it for you. Okay, we got to do something here. Have people been giving me words? Okay, they've been giving me words. I've been ignoring you. I'm so sorry. First one I'm seeing fins. I saw fins. It keeps moving. Fins, gins, guns. Guns, okay. If I missed any, feel free to put them back in here again for me. I saw Lars did fun guy. Wait, does that work? Yep, that works. Good one, good one. No, or I'd have not put it in chat. It was flagged, and I'm like, why? What is it? You should look it up. Maybe with safe search on though. Yeah. We got sing. Sing with me. Sings. Sing. Singing? Come on. We got snug. Very good. Sun. I think that's gonna be has to be 4, but suns. S-U-N-S. Singing. There you go. I'll just use my work computer. Hang on. Did I do sung? I know I did. Yeah, there we go. Sinus. Ooh, that's a good one too. Cunning. Nice. What? So if you're cunning, is there a? Never mind. Sniff. Yeah. I thought there was gonna be an E. The NICU. But yeah, that's an abbreviation. Cussin'. Just cuss? Oh, it's missing that middle letter. Cuffing. It's cuffing season, so they say. It's cuffing season. Gunning. Sinning. Sniffing. Ooh. Sniffing. Very good. Unsung. Ooh, there's some big ones this time. I'm an unsung hero here. Okay, coffee is done. Let me wash it down with some water first. You just heard the ice cream truck run. Wait for me. Uncuffing. A very important part of cuffing season is uncuffing. No, invalid word. I spell it right? There is no uncuffing. To be honest, I get my good fun mod ideas from Octi. Yeah. If you would like to emulate Octi's moderation style, I am completely fine with that. I greatly appreciate that sense of humor. That's a great place to get your ideas from. I know my green screen thing here is like really struggling with this chair behind me. I had to set the quality down a little bit because I think that's what was breaking OBS. And ever since I set the quality down, it's less hard on my GPU, and I think that keeps OBS from crashing. It hasn't crashed since, so I hope it doesn't bother anyone. Maybe it's just me. Sync? That's how you spell sync, right? Syncness? What is... Wait. Cinnus. What are you having me spell? Did I spell it right? Not as much as the fan cord. Yeah, well, hopefully you don't see the fan cord anymore. It's up there still. It's wiggling away, but you can't see it from this angle, I hope. Let's see. We already did kind of like gun. Fun? Funds? No. Can't have funds. That fan cord. Sorry, but that cord. Sorry. Man, some of the things I just never thought would be so triggering. You know, we got cuff, right? Yeah, because we did cuffing. Wait. Oh, center letter. Duh. Did you do fungus? No. That's a good one. Excellent. Hey, by the way, did anybody notice yet? Do you notice something different about me other than my teeth? Do you notice something different than me? Scuffing. Yeah, we can't just do scuff because it's got to have the N, so that's good. The shirt? This isn't a black t-shirt, guys. This is a green t-shirt. Look at this. It's a green t-shirt. Aren't you so proud? It is the exact same style and place as my black t-shirts, but there's something about different colors that really, again, we talked about this before. The black kind of like just saps up all the light and helps me hide my body. Any other, even though this is the same size and all of that, any other, it just, you know, it always made me feel uncomfortable. But lately, I'm starting to see some results from all my hard work, hitting the gym and eating better, that I'm starting to feel a little more confident. I was wearing a green shirt. It looks like you might have gotten a haircut too. I noticed a shirt, like I liked it right away. You noticed it right away. I must have missed it. Thank you, Blue. No new haircut though, actually. It's actually starting to get too long for my normal style. So now I'm starting to comb it over. I got that comb over going. This actually means that I need to go get a haircut. You can tell more on this side when this used to be down. I have to actually like go and get a comb and try to make sure it stays down at this level. I'm about to hit the part of my haircut journey where I think, oh, maybe I should grow it out again. And then Mrs. Nodder says, go get a haircut. So that'll probably happen soon. You didn't say it in chat, just noticed. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you noticed though. Thank you. How about some unwords? There's got to be some unwords in here. We tried uncuff, but I do like this green color too, Lars. I really do. It looks pretty good on me, if I'm being honest. I still feel a little more comfortable in a black t-shirt. But generally, like throughout the house, I think it feels pretty good. I have to go take the kids to school and go on that field trip. I will pray for you. And then drive to vacation. I'll be checking in tomorrow and Monday, but probably won't chat. That's fine. I'll be streaming Monday morning, but if you can't be here, that's completely fine. I can handle it. You know? So Finn, I think it's gonna be 4 words, right? Yeah. F-I-N-N, or 4 words, 4 letters. So F-I-N-N isn't valid. Fins would probably work. Already found. We found fins. Can't lose my streak. That's true. Did I try sufficing? Ooh, panagram plus 16. What is a panagram? A panagram or hollow alphabetic sentence is a sentence using every letter of a given alphabet at least once. Oh, okay. So it used... Okay, Allstate. Wait, where am I? Spelling bee. It used every letter in here. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah. Using. Very good. Yeah, good luck on that field trip, Ams. I hope it goes well. Ads have ended. Thank you so much. So here's what we got so far. If you need a refresher on the words that we have. Uncuffing. I think we tried that. I think we tried it and it wasn't a word. There's got to be more though. Yeah. There's got to be more words. Ungrateful. But yeah, there's missing a lot of letters for that one. What about just uncuff? Not a valid word. But that is such a word. Uncuff me, you fiend. Uncuff me.
Oh, shoot. Guys, I was supposed to go to work today.
No way.
I gotta go.
Already? Holy cow. You're right. Ooh, that is a sus word. Succussing? Suck? Maybe it's just spelled different? What is succuss? Succinct. Ooh. That's gotta be on here. Wait, is it missing something? Invalid word. SUCCI. Oh, there's no T. Oh, that'd be so good if there was a T. There's no T. Using. Already found that one. Fun guy, I also think we found. Yep, we already found that one. No, that's fine. Here's a list of what we found so far in case you want to look at that. I wish we could have both of these up. I wish we could have this up and also still be able to click. There's a lot of space on the screen. They should really put this over to the side. But to me, this website screams of being created for mobile first mentality. Yeah, fungus we got. So cussing means to shake vigorously? Huh. Am I saying it right? Succussing? That just sounds... I don't know. Suckus? There is a bounty hunter named Zuckus. Missing the center letter, no N. Trifungic? Oh, okay. I thought it was just a spelling error. Fungic. Invalid. Now, please note, doesn't necessarily mean it's not a word. It just means it's not in the list of words that they have given us. Good try. Suffussing, amazing. So we don't have fungic, but we have suffussing. Suffussing. Snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Already found. Aw. Snug as a bug in a rug. Any other sun words? Sun. Sunny. Sun. Sunific. Syphilis? That's not. I know that's not how you spell syphilis. I know. The way you say suffusing is loud. How do you say suffusing? 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 Suing? I'm suing you. Hey, great. Snus? I'm familiar with snus, but yeah, it looks like it's not in there. Is nugs? Nugs? Ah. N-U-G-S. Yeah, I mean, it's here. Why don't they have... Is nugget... Is when you say nugs, do you do 2 Gs? Ah. Yeah, because, like, this is nuggets, right? So this would be nugs. Come on. Come on. This means I'm not even going to try. Okay, fair enough. It's suffusing then forever. Icing. Icing and icings. Very good. Man, nugs would have been so good, Blue. I wish nugs would have been in there. Running and gunning. I've heard this specifically in video games. Is it bad I've never had dino nuggies? Apparently I've committed a sin. Yes. I wonder, I don't know where you are, Ovoke, but I wonder, is that an American invention, dino nuggies? I have some in my freezer right now. My kid loves them. My kid. They're actually not too bad. There's a brand of nuggets that are much better if you're looking for like frozen ones. There are these ones by, I think it's Tyson, and they're air fried. And so the coating on them is a little thicker, and even when you put them in the microwave, they come out better than like normal nuggets typically do. But then if you do end up putting them in the air fryer, or putting them in the oven for a little bit, They get cripsy. Same with chocolate milk. That one, you haven't had chocolate milk? No Dino Nuggies and no Chalky Milky? What am I saying? Queuing. Nice. Don't have a kid, but now gonna get nuggets on my way home. Oh yeah, for sure. Nuggets are actually, they're pretty good. Cunning. I think oops, if I spelled it right. Already found. I was gonna say, I think we had that one. Here, I'll pop this open for you while we talk about nuggets. Macaroni with the chicken strips. I don't really like macaroni and cheese. However, last night we had, you ever heard of this place called Bojangles? I think it's a southern, like Louisiana kind of place, I think. But they recently put one not too far from our house, and we tried it last night for the first time. It's like chicken tenders that are like fried chicken, and then they had like sides, and their macaroni and cheese. I don't like macaroni and cheese. I took a couple bites out of that macaroni and cheese. It was pretty good. You know, it's southern for sure. Yeah. You basically have a kid. I do basically have a kid. Yeah. You're in Australia, so no, not. I wondered because I wonder if the Dino Nuggies are kind of more of an American invention to try to get kids to eat nuggets, even though like most kids like chicken nuggets for the most part. Rhett and Link rated it. Did they really? I didn't know about that. It was pretty good, I have to say, and we ate it. My only concern about it is I ate it, and that's more food than I've eaten in a while, and also more fried food than I've eaten in a while. It made me feel pretty gross, though. It was delicious, but it made me feel pretty gross. So I think if I had cut back and had like maybe a couple less of the tenders, I probably would have been better. So I think if I get it the next time, I'm not going to eat as much as I did last night, because it made me feel very, very heavy. Sun's out, guns out. Sun's guns. I know that's not a word. I still miss Dino fish nuggets. Ooh, Dino fish sticks. I don't think we have those here. We do have fish sticks though. The kid likes fish sticks too. Those just take much longer to cook because you do have to do those in the oven, or in an air fryer if you have one. We're kind of in between air fryers at the moment. My mother-in-law has a really nice one, and I want to steal it, but I won't. I'm back. Work stink. I hear you. I hear you, brother. It's a North Carolina thing. Okay. Bojangles is. It was pretty good. I have to say, like, I would have it again. My only thing is the next time I have it, I will end up eating less. I'm going to have a mint right now, guys. I hope that's okay. I'm going to try not to smack it. These are, I've been doing this for quite a while now, too. These are xylitol, which is supposed to be good for your teeth, but also lowers the acidity after you have coffee, too. Look at me. Mm-hmm. Oh, what did he say? Wait, what did Bebo say? The Force is an energy field that surrounds us all, even Ams. She's not even here. Somebody clip it and send it to her. I don't have anything to do with that. The worst thing about Australia is we lost a war to birds. If you're curious, search up Australia Emu War. You had a war with birds? I love Australia, by the way. Lots of people around here, especially since I stream so early. The Emu War. They're from Australia due to the time zone. I also have some friends. One of Ashley's best friends growing up married an Australian, and he took her back. He took her back to the homeland, and I'm fairly certain they're very happy there. They didn't want to live in the U.S., and I get it. I understand. 3-piece dinner meal with mac biscuit and a sweet tea is my go-to. Did y'all get the blueberry biscuit? We haven't yet, but she wants to try that. Speaking of Aussies, here's the one and only Aussie DevFro. Thank you so much, Aussie, for the or Fro as we call you, for the raid. Playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Oval just told us about the Emu War in Australia. So hopefully this isn't triggering for anyone who went through the Emu War. is a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia the later part of 1932 to address public concern over the number of emus destroying crops. Well, you can't have that. The unsuccessful attempts to curb the population of emus employed Royal Australian Artillery soldiers armed with Lewis guns, leading the media to adopt the name Emu War when referring to the incident. Although many birds were killed, the emu population persisted and continued to cause crop destruction. Holy cow. So you guys lost, huh? I'm telling him our great shame. Holy cow. I mean, unfortunately, we do pretty bad stuff like that here. I mean, I'm not saying that helping curb the population of emus doing this to crops is wrong, but we do something similar with like wild hogs, only our guys will get up in helicopters with machine guns and mow them down, which feels pretty brutal to me. However, this is the kind of stuff that happens to crops, and crops are important for, human survival. Holy cow, that's what emus do? Holy cow. But yeah, they will. Lars, are you talking about the guys in helicopters mowing down wild hogs? Yeah, there was one of our politicians who did that recently. Hang on, let me find it. Politician, helicopter hogs. Chopper guys, yeah. Oh yes, it was the one and only Marjorie Taylor Greene, the bat woman from where does she? I don't even know who she represents. She is insane, and yes, she went in a helicopter as a politician, as a public figure, with a giant LMG and killed hogs, and they recorded it all. She is Georgia. She's insane. She is so. I shouldn't even say insane. She's evil. Like, she's evil. She knows exactly what she's doing to get a rise out of people. Chopper hunting hogs is very much a Texas thing. Yeah, for sure. Again, like, we're talking about the Great Emu War, and I understand why population control is so important, but is it necessary to be so? They were so joyous about it. They were so like, hey, this is gonna be fun for us, this is fun for us to do this. Like, did they really need to do that? It's late, I gotta go. I forgot that we already tipped the gotta go back to work sound. My Atlanta friend is in Georgia. He hates her. She represents the worst part of our. They recently got into a fight on the floor, and they were like insulting each other back and forth. And I was like, this is what we've come to. Like, we can't actually do anything. We can't solve any problems. We can't actually work together on both sides of the aisle. It's like, nope, we're gonna insult each other. And she started it. Don't get me wrong. Like, she deserved it, but it's so sad. We also have these things called cassowary. I remember those, which are like 5 to 6 foot turkeys. Yeah, so there's just a big difference in the gleeful, joyful slaughtering of animals and the methodical, necessary population control that sometimes has to happen, unfortunately, because of things like the Emu War. So you guys lost this war after the withdrawal of the military. I got to read this whole thing. Emu attacks on crops continued. What did you actually do? Despite the problems encountered with the cull, the farmers of the region once again requested military assistance in 1934, 1943, 1948, only to be turned down. A bounty system was instigated in 1923. Did you guys eat emu for like a long time? You did lose. Basically, we have a lot of big, scary birds. Yeah. In 1932, word of the Emu War had spread to the UK. Some conservationists there protested the call of the extermination of the rare emu. Well, it doesn't sound like they were rare, though. This doesn't sound like an endangered species to me. Some described the war as an attempt at mass destruction of the birds. Throughout 1930 and onward, exclusion barrier fencing became popular. Okay. In 1950, Hugh Leslie raised the issue of emus in federal parliament and urged Army Minister Josiah Francis to release a quantity of .0303 ammunition from the Army for use of farmers. The minister approved the release of 500,000 rounds of ammunition. Wow. In 2019, a musical adaptation of the story is workshopped in Melbourne by playwright Simon, not going to say that word, and composer James Court. An action comedy film titled The Emu War premiered at Monster Fest in October 2023. Another action comedy movie retelling the events written by John Cleese, yada, yada, yada. These persons was aiming to begin production in 2023 or 2024. I'm about to go, Ursa. I'm about to go. I've lost track of time learning about the Emu War. So yeah, this is the line you have to kind of like run. Is you don't want to be seen as exterminating a rare species because that's bad, but also you can't have your farmlands doing this because then people can't eat. So like there has to be some kind of population control. Unfortunately, I don't know what the answer is, and it sounds like you all didn't really figure out the answer either, huh? Are there a lot of emus still? Like what's happening today? Do you eat a lot of emus? It is still eaten to this day. I would imagine it would be kind of maybe like the American turkey. Do you have it at whatever your Thanksgiving is? Do you all sit around the table and eat emu? Imagine making Monty Python and then working with Rob Schneider of all people. Was that Rob Schneider? I skipped over that guy's name. Rob Schneider is an American actor, comedian, and anti-vaccine activist. Okay, bye-bye. All right. And Jim Jeffries, too. He holds dual Australian and American citizenship. Anyway. They're still around, but more so at zoos. Okay. So I guess they figured it out, huh? They probably found different ways of culling population that hopefully was less militaristic. And you could feed a lot of people. I know they make emu jerky, and I think I've tried that before. Somebody bought a bunch of weird jerky to... Sorry, it's not weird, but different jerky to like a church thing when I was a kid. And I think I tried like rattlesnake, and I'm pretty sure emu was in there. I think they make emu sticks that you can get even at our gas stations. Because I think I've had one of those one time. Anyway, we didn't really get to non-versations today, but that's fine. I kind of keep that for the end to see, like, if chat's not really moving, then I kind of use the wheel to spin a topic. But real quick, if you want to see what the topic would have been today, let me spin it, and maybe we'll have dodged a bullet anyway. What's your favorite piece of technology that you own? Piece of technology. I don't know. I have a lot of technology. What's my favorite piece? What about you guys? Gaming laptop? That's a good one. I mean, my computer would be a big one. And obviously, I use phones a lot. But I don't know if I'm like, ooh, this is my favorite. I guess it would have to be a phone, right? I use it all the time. There's nothing I use more, I think, than my phone. When you, like, look at screen time. I mean, I do really enjoy my iPad. I was a big fan of the iPad from the first day it came out, from the original iPad. I saved up a bunch of money to buy that OG iPad, and I was always surprised at how much I ended up using it. Smart fridge, because nom noms, that's a good one. Yeah, I mean, it is weird. If you ever are like without your phone for a day or two, you do kind of get that like feeling of like, oh, maybe I need to curb my, whoa. Didn't mean to hit the sensual music on that. Sorry about that. Let's see. So let me see where we're going to go today. Whoops. I hit my own stream there. So we don't have Glitch today. We do have Anomalina who's back on. We went to Anomalina last time because it was their birthday. So None loves his phone. I don't know. Not really. If my screen time on my phone is a lot, it's mostly because I'm watching YouTube propped up over here somewhere, right? And usually I'm like working at the same time, you know? So like sometimes my screen time's like, well, that's a lot of screen time. It's like, yeah, but half of that I was just like listening, you know? The music says otherwise. Okay. All right. Okay. I got weird so quick. That went from 0 to weird very quickly. Yeah, so we could go back over to Anomalina if everyone's cool with that. Or wait a minute. Hold on. No. Arc OS V1 is currently on. I'm not sure if any of you know Arc, but Arc is a big presence in Spooky's community, playing AFK Journey, which is something I've seen a lot of ads for recently, so I might be interested in that. Let's go over to Arc, because let's /raid arc_os_version1. That implies that there will be more. There will be more Arc. Arc is a great person, I hope, or sorry, a great computer. I'm not sure how they identify. As an AI, I'm not sure. But they're a great computer. So you'll have fun over there. I will send you over there right now. Thank you so much for being here. Here's the teeth again. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I have to sort Lego. We're going to have to sort Lego. I told myself I'm not starting that new TIE fighter until I've sorted my Lego collection. So we've got to do that, okay? Okay, here we go. We're going over to Arc. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.